It's the last week of the regular season. Deshaun Watson's been playing good. For a rookie, he's been pretty stellar. And while Deshaun Watson has been great, Isaiah King Jr. has been significantly better, and I'm proud of the young fella. He's had big shoes to fill because his dad was one of the greatest running backs of all time, and he's shown that, he's cut from the same cloth. But heading into today's game, he needs about 70, 80 or so yards to get 1,500 on the season. But even bigger than that is just winning the ball game, because if he can make sure that they win, the Texans can head into the playoffs with pretty much no issues whatsoever. Now, Isaiah did fumble there, so, that's definitely cause for concern, and JJ Watt's a monster. What else can you do? We're going to see if Isaiah can put in a good couple days of practice here going up the middle. I think that's a touchdown if you ask me. They say it's Nasu who says, give me the rock on the goal line and watch me shine as he gets a touchdown there. Now again, we are in week number 17, and Isaiah's looking at the long game. He could, increase a couple of his attributes that he has down here, but instead of focusing on those, he's going to focus on his traits. So first things first, clutch rating, got to make sure that's money. And then the second thing we're going to do is make our development go up. So we are now going to be a superstar level player. We've got it situated. We're good to go. Let's jump into a game and show what we're ready to do. Heading into the playoffs, we have an 11-4 record. The Titans can't catch us. The best they can do is 10-6. The worst we can do is 11-5, which means we're going to clinch the division, or we've actually already clinched it, and we're playing the Indianapolis Colts today. It's going to be a tough game. We're playing at their house, but good news is for us, they're 4-11. We have the best running back in the NFL. Deshaun Watson, nice and healthy. Our defense, incredible. And Frank Gore, he's kind of an old running back, so I don't think he's going to do too much against our squad. Whoa, did Isaiah King Jr. just headbutt a man? I think Isaiah King Jr. just headbutted a man. Calm down, young fella. The Texans literally had one of the best drafts possible. You get Isaiah King Jr. and you get Deshaun Watson. That is possibly your future quarterback, your franchise quarterback, and your franchise running back. Incredible. 2nd and 8 now with Watson back in shotgun. Instead of running, they're going to opt to pass the ball. Isaiah King Jr. wide open per usual. He's going to try to juke it. They throw him out of bounds. Can we get a late hit penalty? 13 yards on that first down, but seriously, I need a late hit penalty there. 1st and 10 with Deshaun Watson kind of in the pistol formation a little bit here. Isaiah going back across the middle. This ball goes out to the left-hand side. Look at Fedor, which the big fella's rumbling, bumbling, fumbling, stumbling, getting down, and they're going to bring him down inside the 3, which is kind of bad news, but it's good news for Isaiah at the same time, because this could be a rushing touchdown. Coach Bill O'Brien calls in the huddle and says, let's run a little crazy formation. So they line up in monster. Everybody's split out. They don't know what they're doing. Running, passing, what are they going to do? They're going to run the ball because they have the best running back in the NFL. That is touchdown on the rushing side, number 17 on the year. This dude has been an absolute legend. When you combine his rushing, his receiving, and his return game, he's well over 20 on the season. This kid's an animal. The good news is the Colts are going to be punting. The bad news is we missed our extra points. So I think it's hashtag fire our kicker, because the dude has just been absolute garbage. And we're splitting out. We're trying to turn a little bit. Oh, we broke a couple of tackles. We got down to the 30-yard line. A nice punt return, 13 yards there, but I kind of wanted a little bit more. Deshaun Watson moves under center now. We're going to hand the ball off to Isaiah. All the running room in the world. He's splitting through, ladies and gentlemen. Look how fast he is. Number 28, fastest player in the league. That's a touchdown. What a play. Number 18 on the rushing side of things for Isaiah King Jr. This man was just in the end zone, and he breaks off a huge run. Over 1,500 yards rushing on the season confirmed. Just shy of 800 yards receiving, and the touchdowns just keep on coming for the young fella. And the Colts actually score. I'm really surprised. Our defense is stellar, and the Colts found a way to actually score in today's game. So we're going to try and block for our guy. Oh, nice little move by Ellington there. Gets him down to about the 27 or so. Watson under center. The last time we saw that, we saw a touchdown. Now he's going to hand it off. Oh, actually it's a play action fake. So Isaiah's going to stay back. This pass is thrown, and oh no. We don't want to see a touchdown for the wrong team here. Isaiah's going to miss in the tackle. We're going to see the tackle ended up being by Fedor, which Deshaun Watson, things were going really good. And then you threw a pick. That's not the momentum we want to see. Now, the Colts had incredible field position there. Of course, they're going to score. They make it a 14-13 ball game because, yes, their kicker doesn't really miss extra points. And our guy, all he does is, well, miss the extra points. And Deshaun Watson's back under center. We've seen a touchdown from here. We've seen an interception from here. Hopefully, we see more touchdowns for our team than interceptions, because that just wasn't exactly great. Now, Isaiah's cutting across. This ball is lofted, and oh, that could have been an interception. How did they not pick that off? We've seen some great plays from Isaiah, and we've seen some bad plays overall for this team. The defense is actually letting us down some today, so we have to pick things up. Now, Isaiah wide open. This ball's going to go deep to the left-hand side. DeAndre Hopkins is an animal. Stumbles multiple times, gets his balance, stumbles again, falls down, but a huge haul, a great grab, and we're now back in business. Now, Isaiah lines up a wide receiver here on 2nd and 11, but whoa, that looks like Hall back there. Actually, is the quarterback. Isaiah's out here trying to throw some blocks for the young fella. Hall, the free safety, is going to go down at the 1. That's why he's not a running back. A real running back would have got into the end zone there, but thanks, because we're about to score one. Isaiah might be the best running back in this team, but you got to admit, Mr. Hall out there at free safety, has actually been pretty good at running back when he sits in the Wildcat. Now a halfback toss to Isaiah. He's going to try to cut up the field. They're going to try to bring him down, but he says, not today. The young fella gets in for not one, not two, but his third rushing touchdown of the ball game, and we're still in the first half. Thanks to Isaiah King not having the greatest punt return of all time, we are deep in our own territory at the 7. Now Isaiah's wide open. He's going to try to get at least the first down here. They're going to catch him. He's going to get dropped at the 20, but still, we're out of our own territory. Deshaun Watson finding his groove now. Let's hope we can keep away from the interceptions. It's important that Deshaun Watson gets into a rhythm, so on 1st and 10, we're going to opt to pass again. Isaiah King staying back. He's going to try to protect his quarterback. Watson is rolling. Get rid of it, please. Deshaun Watson, you know, we wanted some sort of rhythm, and the rhythm is going for the wrong team. That's for the Colts, not for us. Things could be going much better on this drive. It's 2nd and 26. Braxton Miller's going to move in motion. We're going to try to get to the edge. Oh, they're actually sealing for us. Get the block for us, Lamar. Oh, we juke back inside. We're trying to stay in bounds. We end up staying in bounds. They drop us at the 22. We realistically have a chance to convert this 3rd down conversion now, as Isaiah has 7 attempts for 95. That's just nuts. 3rd and 8 as the 2-minute warning approaches. We're going to sit back here a little bit, try to throw some blocks. The pass protection looks pretty solid, and look at Will Fuller in the open field. They drop him at the 44. Thank you, Deshaun Watson. More of that and less of that whole getting sacked for like negative 20 yards. 1st and 10 with Watson under center again. Isaiah King staying back. Great block there. The pass was across the middle, and Fedor, which lays out, looking like Dennis Rodman in the NBA playoffs. Great catch by the tight end. All right, look, I don't want to jinx anything, but Deshaun Watson is looking incredible on this drive. So we're back here for pass protection again. The ball goes across the middle. This time, Fedor, which has it in his area, but there's no way he can dive and catch that one. Under a minute left. It's 3rd and 8. We need the conversion here on 3rd down. So Isaiah splits out. They're going to try to get him something. He's cutting back inside. The room is there. No one is going to catch him. He's going to waltz into the end zone completely untouched. Look at him taunting defenders as they dive into him. His 4th total touchdown of the afternoon. 3 rushing, 1 receiving. He is killing it, and we are still in the first half. What is going on? So at the end of the first half, it's a 26-14 lead. 4, yes, count them, 4 touchdowns from Isaiah King has been leading this Houston Texans offense. Now at the start of the 2nd half, Isaiah is going to sit on the sidelines for the first play. Look at Deshaun Watson going deep, and DeAndre Hopkins is going to catch this one. He's sprinting down the field. There's no one within 20 yards of him. First play of the 2nd half for this offense. I mean, Isaiah was on fire in the first half, and in the 2nd half, the passing game is looking incredible. Big touchdown by the Houston Texans. Even with that being said, our lead isn't that crazy. There's plenty of time in this ball game. They could absolutely come back, so we got to make sure we chill. We just relax, and oh boy, Griffin is going out. Mr. Griffin is running down the right-hand side. They're going to bring him down, but I feel like everyone is getting involved in this game. The tight ends, Isaiah at the running back position, the wide receivers, the quarterback, everyone has been killing it for the Houston Texans offense. 3rd and incredibly short with Watson under center. It's almost always a run for here. And oh, Isaiah goes for the juke move, but nobody's falling for it. They've been able to get some arm tackles on him and bring him down despite all of his success. 1st and 10 again. We're moving near to the red zone now. Isaiah's finding some holes. He does get tackled after about 2 yards though. It's 3rd and 15, and it looks like Bill O'Brien's feeling a little cocky. So Isaiah's back in the Wildcat. The pressure's coming. Isaiah goes to throw, and yeah, you got no chance to throw. Yeah, the guy open, Isaiah, but quarterback, it only worked once for you. Now, Indy somehow got the ball. They fumbled. We recovered on the 6-yard line. So Isaiah in the Wildcat. We got Braxton Miller moving over. We're handing off. That's actually Lamar Miller. Lamar Miller's going over, and the forgotten running back, the dude that no one ever sees touch the ball because Isaiah obviously has been killing it and took his position, gets into the end zone. A nice gesture by Bill O'Brien. Great blocking by the offensive line. And Lamar Miller, he gets a touchdown this year. 40 points. We have put up 40 points against the Indianapolis Colts. They should probably just have every single player on their team retire because this is embarrassing. Now 1st and 10, we're going to see if Isaiah can take the halfback toss to the edge, and well, he can take it to the edge, but there's literally no room for him to run. Well, 2nd and 13, we're going to try and get some yards back after a pretty subpar run in the last one. Oh, the juke move drops number 59, and then he trips over his own man. I think he just injured himself. 3rd down, need a conversion to keep chewing this clock, so Deshaun Watson goes for a little bit of a fake. Isaiah's wide open per usual on this play. He's going to get out, stays in bounds, but he gets the 1st down for Deshaun Watson's 11th completion of the game, but he has over 300 yards passing. Now 2nd and 7 with Watson back in shotgun. Isaiah's sitting back. He's going across middle. He's open. He's going to get hit, and he holds on to it for the conversion. Kind of a big hit on Isaiah by the linebacker and the safety, but still he holds on to it. Coach Bill O'Brien is desperately trying to get Deshaun Watson a touchdown, so the play action fake. Isaiah holding up his block. It's not going to last much longer. He's a little dude, and that might be the worst sack that Isaiah's ever given up. Yeah, that's embarrassing. 3rd down and 18, tons of yards to go, but they're going to try to do something here. So Isaiah's rolling out. Deshaun Watson's going to find him. Isaiah's got a chance to get into the end zone. He dives. and they say he's down at the 1. Houston's going to burn a timeout because they think that Isaiah has a chance to get his 4th rushing touchdown of the afternoon, which would be ridiculous. This is Isaiah's moment. Can he get his 4th rushing touchdown of the year or the day? And he dives in. He's got it, ladies and gentlemen. A major touchdown for Isaiah King, rushing touchdown number 21 on the year. What a season this has been for the rookie running back. This team is ready to make a Super Bowl run. I'm sorry, Chuck Pagano, but Isaiah King was ready to finish this year on a remarkable note. 4 rushing touchdowns, 1 receiving touchdowns, and if the MVP voters have seen anything, it's that Isaiah King deserves it. Now tell me in the comments down below, does Isaiah King deserve to win the MVP after today's performance, or was it just not enough to hold off guys like Tom Brady and Ben Roethlisberger? Taking a quick look at the stats, Deshaun Watson has a remarkable game, only 3 incomplete passes, 361 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 really bad interception, but just to be honest, his game was nowhere near as bad as Andrew Luck's. On the rushing side of things, Isaiah killed it, 24 attempts, 134 yards, 4 rushing touchdowns. The offensive line, they deserve a lot of credit today. And through the air, 6 catches, 113 yards, and 1 touchdown for Isaiah King. No one else was really close across the board. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Check the playlist on the screen, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.